Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to reading for the week of May 22nd. Let's see what is going on for you this week. Definitely check out astrojar.com as well this week for more awesome astrologers and readers. But let's see. Yeah, it's been a pretty unique week, I have to say, for everybody. There are some similar messages that are kind of repeating as usual, but there's a lot of different stuff for everybody as well. You start with the Three of Clubs, card of second chances, getting a second chance at something, being able to start something new, start something different. You know, I always say this is. I think I made a mistake when I first started saying that this card represents second chances, because it's not like everybody would ask me, oh, does this mean my ex is coming back, or does this mean I'll be able to start that business I was starting? And I always say no, because it's like a second chance, as in, like in love, for example. Maybe you felt like your ex was the love of your life. This is a second chance, as in like somebody new coming in, feeling like the love of your life, feeling like you're getting a second chance at finding your soulmate or something along those lines. So it's that type of second chance that could be coming in. Also, extremely creative card. It says that your creative cards and unique ideas, creative ideas and unique ideas are going to be very beneficial for you at this time. Also, an amazing card for communication. Anything involving communication, whether you do YouTube videos or literally communicating with people. This is a very supportive card and can lead to a lot of benefits from talking to the people around you. Next, you have the Six of Diamonds. This is a great card of progress and making progress, planting seeds in your business ideas. Again, a couple other signs have had this card this week. Kind of like a good card of movement, of moving forward, feeling like you're finally moving forward on something. It can also be a card of like money coming to you in the form of like in a loan or investment from a family member or something like that in your business. So it's a very good card. But I want to say Sagittarius had this card as well. And what I told Sagittarius was that this is a card of needing to like fully commit. And you have a Four of Hearts as well, which is like really needing to commit, really needing to dive deep and make a full commitment on what you're doing. This card, it allows you to grow very quickly in like a business or even a relationship, anything that you want to do. But it asks you to make the full commitment. It says that you can't just dabble in whatever it is that you do. You really have to do every single little thing to make it a success. And if you do that, you will be extremely successful. But if you just are like, oh, I'm just gonna try this, I'm just gonna see what happens, then don't even bother. It's not gonna work. So definitely make sure to put in all the effort that you possibly can with this card. It's also an amazing card because it says, like, as you go along, if you're starting something new, like I said, like a business or a job, it gives you clues as to how things are going to work. Great card for experimenting, especially in business. Like I said, it's a card that says try things. And pretty much what will happen is either it will work or it won't. If you have like an idea for like marketing or something like that, it'll work right away or it won't. So, it gives you very clear clues right away that you can follow that will lead you to success. Next, you have the King of Spades, card of mastery and justice, more justice coming to you. It's also a card that says you've been through a lot. I mean, Capricorn's definitely one of the signs that's really been kind of, I think, challenged over the years. And I mean, these challenges will just lead to massive amounts of success. I think like even old school astrologers consider Capricorn to be more of a difficult sign, more challenging and things like that. But I think there's a lot of success as well on the other side of that. This is a card of knowledge and having gained a bunch of knowledge and wisdom that can now lead you to success through those challenges. Next, you have the Jack of Spades. I'd say be careful of, anybody telling you anything this week. Be careful of what people say to you, because it might not be the truth. People could be lying, and it's not always like a card of lying. It doesn't even say that they're lying on purpose. It could just be, half truths and things, people not wanting to share things with you, and all of this other stuff. Basically, people telling you what you want to hear. So be careful of that, and also be careful of things like speeding. Or drinking and driving, anything that could get you in trouble. This is a card that can represent, the police entering into your life. So definitely take it easy. And when it comes to speeding, you might even notice more speed traps and things like that this week with this card. So just be careful of that. Next, you have the Ace of Diamonds. Couple of signs have had this card this week. Very good card for money, but definitely a card of unique ideas, needing to take advantage of your unique ideas. Even the message I've been getting off of this card is pretty much just needing to take advantage of unique ideas that you have, unique thoughts and things like that. So you could have a lot of like weird ideas and things popping into your head for business, for how to talk to somebody in public, how to talk to somebody you're interested in, like all this stuff. And it says those unique ideas are coming to you to lead you to success, to lead you to a giant diamond, to lead you to something that you want. So don't ignore these weird ideas. Like I always say, you know, the trick with the Ace of Diamonds is it's like, it brings you ideas, but it's like, these are things that you don't want to do. Like the idea comes and you're like, okay, maybe that could work, but I don't want to do it. It's kind of like a, needing to pay for something up front, like needing to pay the universe with an action up front. The universe says, okay, you want a relationship, well, you're going to have to go talk to that person over there. You're going to have to be the one to initiate, and the idea will pop into your head and you're going to be like, I don't want to do that. But it's like, well, you know, if you want the success, you have to do it. Next, you have the Four of Hearts. Like I said, needing to make a full commitment. Four of Hearts, to me, is a card of commitment. Needing to make a deep commitment to something. Needing to fully commit to doing something. And it says if you do that, you will be successful. I would say the easiest thing to do with this card is come up with a plan of what you're going to do every single day. That, I think, will prove to the universe that you're fully committed. Like needing to say, okay, I'm going to take this action, this action, and this action every single day to improve my life. I would say this has to do with your whole life, not just business. You know, I would say that if you could come up with a daily routine where you're like, I'm going to do this workout, then I'm going to do, you know, eat these foods, and then I'm going to do this for business, then, you know, even if it's just super simple every single day, I think that you could see a lot of progress and improvements with this card. And finally, you have the Seven of Diamonds. Change your attitude about money. Definitely don't think so negatively about money, and start thinking more positively about money as well. As most of you know, I am not a big fan of positive thinking, or you know, in the way that that most people think of positive thinking. Like everybody makes it seem like if you just think positively, you know, you'll magically change your life. It doesn't necessarily work like that. I think there's times where negative thinking is actually beneficial, especially but only if it pushes you to be more successful, only if it kind of develops that fire inside of you. That's the way I think about negative thinking. Is that sometimes, you know, when you're in a negative situation, getting angry about it can actually be beneficial, can actually push you to success. So this is a card of thinking about those things, and also overcoming circumstances, thinking about what you're doing, and thinking about ways to overcome them. But not a bad card either. It's not going to lead to anything negative for you. So looks like an interesting week. Definitely. Thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.